Yeah, come to think of it. Alright, I've set a loadout. We're going into ground zeros. I've come to notice that we have guns, and we got magazines, and we've got bullets, but we don't have a lot of compatible loadouts, if that makes sense. So instead of going to woods and trying to get kills without body armor, which is probably going to make us lose our gear rather than anything else, I'm going to go for the task of rough Tarkov for Jaeger. And all we need to do is locate the Claymore mine on ground zero. That's okay. I already know where that is, fortunately, so we're good. I might try and replace this if I have a bastion. Do I have a bastion? Oh, I do have a bastion. And I don't know if this bastion's actually going to fit on that. But I just want to see, because if I had something to... No, not compatible. No space for this item. And that's not because we have a... Yeah, okay. I thought that might be the case. Alright, well, we can't put a sight on that gun, which is not the end of the world. I think we should be okay with it relatively. We've got the car first aid kit. We've got that. We probably should take some bandages with us as well, because the car first aid kit's not going to do much. I'm going to bring a CMS with me just to be extra careful. Well, maybe not, actually. I'll bring... You know what? I'll bring a full car first... No. I'll bring a Salewa. Because why not? A full Salewa kit. I think that should be relatively okay. And let's go for it. Ground zeros. At 7. And... go into the Claymore. Hopefully get a good spawn. We'll also see if we can pick up some more items. And this is actually a really good spawn for this, because we can go to that Claymore pretty much instantly. It's just around here. Should I search this area though? Maybe. Maybe I should. Just to see if there's any green tea or something like that that we can get. We do need green tea. Alright, that's good enough. I'm not going to search the toolbox. Yeah, hopefully you guys can notice a bit of difference in the performance. You know, I am streaming and playing this at the same time, so... if you do catch me streaming this, I stream it on Twitch. I don't really have stream times because, you know, I've got an IRL job. As well. Oh my god. I hate doing that. So yeah. I just wanna shout out that as well. Also, if you're liking the series, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. It gives me motivation to... Oh shit! What the fuck? That guy just flew past me. Is that guy got a TOS? He's on a mission, dude. Okay. Well, at least he flew past me. Jesus, scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, appreciate the support, guys, and yeah. Feel free to give it a thumbs up if you enjoy the series. Doesn't... I'm gonna go up here. Here usually is a very decent amount of loot. I don't think we have anything to do in ground zeros apart from, let's say, MP133, a TOS, and... What else? What else do we need to do? Some other things that I'm unaware of. We'll have a quick look while we search this. Anything in ground zeros? No. Oh. I don't press the wrong button there. Search this. US ammo. Look, I don't know. Just gonna say yes to it. Grab it. I didn't realize there was filing cabinets here. Never noticed that. We're gonna keep an ear out for barbed wire sounds, because as soon as we start hearing barbed wire, we know shit's going down. Once we start making noise as well, people will come. I'm gonna leave that unexamined. Just as a... Gonna need those eventually as well. Just as a surprise, you know? We'll try and do that. For all the keys that we get that are unexamined, we won't put them straight in the butt. Also ones that are examined, we won't put them straight in the butt. There's someone walking around down there. Yep, someone's coming. Fuck, there's two of them. Why is there so many of them? Oh, of course they blacked out my stomach. One more. Okay, hopefully that's the end of them. I feel like we should probably grab one of their weapons just in case we need extra ammo. I have a feeling that might be a, Let's reload that. Let's do that. That's not a weapon that I want. Okay, let's take that. That's good enough. The more bags we can put in bags, is the better. I hate the fact that I'm coughing. They have to be in the barbed wire as well, don't they? Take that. The fuck is that? Great. I want that guy's stuff. Here's a Toz. That's great. We need that. Oh. Eat the noodles. When in doubt, eat the noodles. I'm gonna pop these because I don't like the sound of the coughing. It's really cooking me. Then we're gonna drink this. Yeah, there we go. We should probably heal up properly as well. Fuck, that's gonna take too long. Okay, that's also an MP133, I think. That's not the MP133. That's MP153. Just gonna eat it all. I'm gonna check upstairs to see if we can get some, see if we can get some water and food real quick. I need that torch as well, actually. Now that I think of it. I'm gonna need that sprout and that torch. Let's get rid of these. That's for the gunsmith. Alright, let's just quickly have a look. If we can find some water in one of those boxes. And then I'm gladly happy to just get the hell out of here, to be honest. Let's have a look. Hopefully this is a ration container. No, it's a technical. We'll check it anyway, because we're checking it. Maybe this one. Medical. That could be good as well. Fuck. What the fuck? Somebody throwing a grenade at us. Let's take the vehicle extract. Fewer than half. Okay. Let's just get out of here. Let's take the vehicle extract. Quick search. Maybe something good. Getting greedy. Alright, there's my transfer in rubles. Let's just quickly check some inventory. Okay, that is not the inventory button. Quickly check some inventory before we do anything. Make sure we don't have any water or anything like that. We're not going to drop dead. Alright, we're looking alright. As long as we keep healing. Heal with my quick menu. Changing this from the chest to the left pocket definitely has a learning curve. A little bit of a learning curve. Alright, I'm gonna say we're all good here. Sick. And we're out, just like that. We made it. Perfect. 8 scavs. Scav after scav after scav after scav. 3000 XP. Very nice. Let's heal that. It's only going to cost 2,000 rubles, and we can use the service anyway, so we might as well. That was a really good raid. I am happy with that outcome. We got a TOS, and we also did the Claymore mission, so we did 1.5 quests, which is good. Plus, we got some gear, which we can use in future raids, which is amazing. I'm quite happy with that. Let's get rid of... Let's, like, start putting just stuff out there, out of bags and out of... Oh, we actually don't have any... Let's do this. Yep, there we go. Perfect. We don't have anything in the alpha container, which is nice. We have that key. Let's examine it. Sheshyok. Dorm room 303. Parker jerky. BPO. That's quite the win. Okay, let's put this junk stuff with the junk. Create some space. Junk scav box. Scav junk box. Vice versa. Verse versa. Is what it is. That's cool. Stick. DBAT. Can go in there. Let's do a quick thing. We can't fold that, which is fine. We can repair all of these as a service. Can we repair it with... Who do we need to start? We're going to need to start giving money to Peacekeeper soon, because I think he's next on our list. We also remember we need to remind ourselves that we need to eat and we need to drink. We got some dailies, because we took too long with the old ones. Let's complete that. Claymore gig is done. We need to locate the tripwire installation spots. That's Tarkov Director's Office. That's Survive Lighthouse. Lighthouse would be crazy. We still need gas annies. Here's the TOS. Thank you. We just need a 3M, which is great. Still need to kill scavs on customs. Alright, we still need to hand in a bunch of stuff with Old Mate as well, but I think we should wait until we have all of it, at least, if we've got the space. There we go, we've got some tripwire kits, which is nice. Generator is ready for construction. That is big. That is big. We construct the generator. I think that's because we have the money, but I honestly think we should probably wait. This takes 300 blackout, so let's see if we can... M62 Tracer, that's amazing. Whisper, alright, we need to have a look at, like, the versions of this, this ammo, because, like, I don't really know the penetration values of... the damage and the penetration values of this. Let's just quickly check our trader rep and levels so we can make sure we are leveling up as efficient as possible. Alright, so we need more rep with Therapist. She's probably going to be one of our first priorities, I'm guessing. Then eventually Skier. We also need to spend money with Peacekeeper. He's a biggie. He was a real biggie. Yeah, so about the same for Jaeger as well. We need to start doing more quests for him because we're level 12 and we're getting there. We don't need to look at that handbook. Alright, so let's start, like, I don't know, for instance, how much money have we spent with Prappa yet? Have we reached the threshold? No, we haven't even reached the threshold with Prappa, so... but I think Ski is the first person that we're going to level up, right? Is that right? No, he's level 15. The level 15 as well. Maybe we should start repairing with Jaeger. Can we repair with Jaeger? No, skier, mechanic, prapper. Alright, let's just do prapper then. Prapola. Okay. Let's have a look at this. We got caliber, we got 90 damage, and 14 pen, which is horrible for the... That's horrible as well. That's the Whisper. The M62 is probably going to have a shit ton of pen. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that's our kind of best bullet. It's got 54 damage in terms of that. So let's fill everything up with 62. And then let's fill it up with VMAX. Alright, let's quickly do this. Unload that. And so we have the 62s in the front of the mag. We'll do one of those. Thinking strategically here. Also, we can start putting this stuff in here so we can free up some more space for other things, you know? I think that's a good idea. Alright, eat and drink, eat and drink, eat and drink. Class is that? Class 3? It's better than nothing. Now, question is, do I take the armor with us? I probably should, and do it smartly. Like, kind of take the armor with us, kill as many scavs as I can without... Let's just drink that. Without, risking too much as well. We're playing it kind of smarty, in a way. Smarty party. Let's put this stuff in there. Clean up a little bit of this. We don't need 10,000 Marlboros. I'm gonna need that though. We also need that MP133. We won't forget that. We're gonna need that sausage for a quest. Cool, we got a fair bit of space here, which is nice. Starting to really get somewhere here. What else do we need that's going to be vital for a quest? That is going to be vital, but we want to lock that away. I don't know. Fold that. Alright, cool. I'm going to say that's pretty good logistically. I'm happy with that. We still need to eat and drink, or at least drink. As to what we're going to drink, I'm guessing we'll just drink some rat cola. Or we could leave it at 30 and go from there.